in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Game Master, and thank you for joining me back on the channel for a new video today. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday. I did not upload yesterday, Wednesday. Apologize for that. I know in my video on Tuesday I said I would upload, and I forgot that I said that, so I didn't upload. So, today we are uploading a video. In fact, we are uploading two videos. One will go up probably directly after this one, so it'll be good to go, and you'll be able to watch both of them. Anyway, welcome to a brand new episode of Call of Duty World War II Best Class Setups, and, excuse me, this one's going to be a little bit different, because the gameplay I had for this actually got corrupted. I don't know, it's been sitting on my computer forever, and when I tried to put it into Sony Vegas to edit it, it wouldn't work, and I tried to play the video, and it just wasn't gonna play. There was an error, and it got corrupted, so unfortunately, I don't have a gameplay for this one. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to jump into the classes, and we're going to talk about it. So, yeah, I guess let's just get started. And, of course, if you haven't read the title, which I don't know why you're here if you haven't, the class that we're talking about today is the Grease Gun. So this is the class right here. So, first of all, for the division, we want the Infantry Division. Now, basically, the reason we're using this is for the additional primary attachments and the move significantly faster while aiming down sights. Obviously, the additional primary attachment, that's always good to have an additional primary attachment, but the moving significantly faster while aiming down sights is really, really, really good for any gun, but it's especially good, I feel, for the Grease Gun. I was not a huge fan of the Grease Gun until I started using this class, and then, for whatever reasons, I guess it was just really good. I actually started using this class on 24/7 Winter Carrington, and I had a ton of success with this class. So throw on Infantry Division. We're using it for the additional primary attachment and the move significantly faster while aiming down sights. Of course, the extra magazines is also always good. Alright, so for our basic training, we are using Primed. Again, for an additional primary attachment and flinch slightly less when shot. In the case of this class, we are using it for the reason of both of these. We want that additional primary attachment so that we can have 4 attachments, and flinch slightly less when shot is always good on any class. But again, for whatever reason for this class it's especially good. I have no clue why, but it's really, really good. Alright, so moving on to the gun. Obviously, the gun is the Grease Gun. I just have a variant here, which is the Brandy. I have on here. But the attachments that we're putting on the Grease Gun is the Quick Draw, aim down sights faster, obviously. The ADS time for most of the SMGs is really, really good. And if you throw a Quick Draw on that thing, it is going to increase the ADS time tenfold. It'll get you out of a ton of sticky situations. So I always throw Quick Draw on basically any one of my classes. I don't think I have used a class without Quick Draw besides when I was prestiging the guns. I think I've always used Quick Draw on a class, which is crazy to think, but throw a Quick Draw on the Grease Gun and your ADS time is going to be massively quick. Next up is the grip. Reduces weapon recoil while aiming down sights. Obviously, this is also a given, especially for guns with a large amount of recoil. The grease gun doesn't have a huge amount of recoil, but either way, it's going to help the grease gun a ton if you throw this on here. I haven't really used anything with these two combinations anyway, quick draw and grip. I've pretty much always used that on the grease gun. So I don't know, maybe something different would work. I have no idea. But the grip is super, super good for the grease gun. Like I said, it doesn't have a ton of recoil, but with the little bit of recoil it has, if you put the grip on it, this thing becomes incredibly accurate. Alright, next up is extended mags. We're throwing extended mags on the grease gun, which increases its capacity to 45. So, if you throw extended mags on the grease gun, you're going to be able to fire a lot of objective game 7. I was able to hold down the fucking B flag and get triple kills and quad kills with this extended mag. I'm really mad that the gameplay didn't work, because the gameplay I went on a fucking 21 kill streak, almost had a V2, and then fucking died by a grenade. But yeah, this thing, you can hold down some objective points if you have extended mags on the grease gun. Mix that with the next attachment, rapid fire, and you're good to go. So obviously the next thing is rapid fire. Now, rapid fire is a given for any SMG. It's always a really good attachment, besides maybe on the WAF, which has ridiculous fire rate and recoil as it is, so I don't think rapid fire is useful on that gun. Anyway, we're not talking about the WAF. But yeah, rapid fire on the grease gun is also super good. Like I said, pair that with the extended mags, and you will be good to go. This thing melts like crazy. It is unbelievable how quickly you can take somebody down with the grease gun with this attachment combination. It's absolutely incredible. I was able to hold down the flag a ton in Winter Carrington, and you know how hard that is on Carrington. But yeah, throw the rapid fire on there and the extended mags, and you will have one hell of a fucking laser gun. Alright, so finally we just get to the stuff that isn't really that important. You can switch this stuff out. I, of course, always use the machine pistol. It's just, that's always what I have, no matter what. I think it's nice to have a fully auto secondary if you need it. And then I just throw an extended mags on that, because only 10 rounds with the fire rate that this thing has is a little bit ridiculous. And then finally for the lethal, just like I always say, I usually switch it out for something like the sticky bomb. I usually only use the sticky or the frag. The last Prestige, I was actually using the S-Mine quite a bit, and this thing's really, really good if you can drop this somewhere. Excuse me. It'll get you a good amount of kills, so yeah, I usually basically just use these three. I've never used the throwing knife or satchel charge. If I play war, I'll use something like the smoke grenade. But other than that, usually for my equipment, I can't even speak today. Excuse me. Usually for my equipment, I'll just use one of these three, which, I mean, it doesn't make any difference what you use. They're all really good, so that is pretty much going to do it for the class. That's the grease gun class setup. I've had an absolute ton of success with this class. Had a lot of 30, 40, 50 kill games out of this thing. The one that I was going to have playing in the background was, I think it was like a 63 kill game or something like that, a domination game. Like I said, I was on a 21 kill streak and died from a grenade, but yeah, so the grease gun is super, super good. If you pair it with some really, really good attachments, you can get a lot of success out of this thing. And you don't even need the airborne division. The infantry division is perfectly fine, and you can get a ton of success out of it. So, anyway, that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. That is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed this class setup. Things are subject to change, you know. If you guys want to change some things out and you find success with something, let me know, and I'll definitely try it out myself. So, with that being said, that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You can follow me on Twitter at GameMasterYouTube. The link for that is in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light